Floribundas, brand price. They're white with a little yellow center. Pink in cooler weather. They start out that way. And they make a nice border, and they're almost always in bloom. So, Floribunda. There you go, Baldo.
The idea here is that we can leave more twiggy growth so that you get a lot of bloom, because here we're not going after exhibition. Exhibition, you leave less wood, and you leave more vigorous stems. So in this, we're going to leave a little more.
We don't cut
twiggy.
it as hard.
Correct. And how high do you want this?
They can go down to around here, I would say.
I noticed
2
that
feet?
I noticed that you know this is
Uh-huh.
this is where you pruned them last
Yeah.
year or
So
the year
it's
before.
around that.
Okay, so that's about 18 inches.
Yeah.
Okay,
18 inches too big,
yeah.
somewhere in there.
So again, as in what we were saying before, we kind of look at the cane at the crown of the rose. This is not a bud union. This is a crown, because these roses most likely were grown from cuttings.
I
And
got it at Reagan's.
yeah, but the grower
Oh, okay.
produced them from cuttings.
Okay.
Okay, so anyway, so again, we need to clear the center so we can see all the canes coming emanating from the base, and then prune each cane to about 18 inches. We'll leave them a little bit higher, and then we might cut them down,
Go down
a little bit. Depending on what we find.
Okay.
Okay? So first thing is we identify the best canes. The best cane is like this one right here. It has the smooth bark, green bark. This is older cane right here. You can see the discolored bark, and it's kind of cracked. This one is very smooth, so that's how you identify the new canes. So looks like this one was already pruned at about a foot from the bottom, so we're gonna leave it like that. Next, we're going. I see one cane here that's crossing, so we took it out. This one is around 8 inches from the bottom. That one is about a foot from the bottom. Looks like we're just taking one cane at a time, and then just kind of pruning anything that grows to the outside. Okay. So this is what I meant. We'll leave them a little bit high, and then see what Linda thinks about if she wants them any lower than that.
You cut that last one so it wouldn't be growing
Yeah,
toward the center.
I cut it.
Would this one be one to take out totally?
It could, but let's continue. Let's continue doing it,
Okay.
and then we'll decide. Again,
Okay.
you know, if you cut something, once you cut it, you can't glue it
You
back.
can't go back.
Okay, so I'm being conservative.
Okay.
See that growth was going toward the middle, and I'm pruning to avoid growth this way.
Uh-huh.
I'm looking for buds that are going different ways, because I don't want to send growth
Into the pathway.
into the pathway. this one was crossing and kind of going the wrong way. Both, this is old growth right there. And again, this is right now is all tentative cuts, okay? Now this is a dilemma. What do I do with it?
So cut this bloom off to about here so I can put it in the bouquet.
Okay.
Okay.
And you can see that okay, now let's clean it up a little bit and then figure out what else would be cut. What I'm doing here is I'm just going to cut out the twiggy canes.
The really tiny ones.
Yeah, the real tiny ones.
Yeah.
For buds that go into the outside. There's one
There.
right there. Like that's where.
Yeah. And it still has a little bit of a dark spot. That's okay.
No, it's fine. It's healthy.
Yeah.
How about there?
That looks good. Do we need to take any of those old ones out or wait till next year?
It's up to you what you want to do, but that's what, if it was in my yard, that's the way I would leave it.
Okay.
Because it's a, you want a hedge.
Yeah. Okay.
And you can
That
always
didn't
take them
take
out.
long.
Yeah.
Now, someone asked me the question the other day, you know, is there, you know, we've got thorns and things like that and we're working in the dirt. Is there any possibility of getting tetanus if you prick yourself? That's why we wear our gloves and
Yeah.
protection.
Well, and that's why I protect myself really well.
And you do need your tetanus shot.
Oh yes, yes. In fact, I'm with Kaiser, and Kaiser has all my records, so I can always tell when the last time I had a tetanus shot.
Right.
And I had one in 2017. So I'm
And
good.
it's what, every 7 to 10?
It's-
10 years.
It's
10.
every 10 years. So
I think I'm due.
when I asked my doctor, the previous one was 2009, and anyway, when I asked my doctor, he says, Baldo, you just had one in 2017. Oh, okay.
All right.
So anyway.
Okay, good. So we'll do all of those kind of matching that.